Good morning. It's Sunday morning, and I'm still working on this Norton leg. First, I'll take a little side aside. I'm going to take a side aside and say that I got an anonymous phone call from my brother Greg, who lives in North Carolina. And this anonymous person, who I've never met in my life, my brother Greg, said that he and my other four brothers all decided that if I ever do a video without a shirt on again, they were going to do me serious bodily harm. And this anonymous person, my brother Greg, who lives in North Carolina, also said that I should apologize to the whole world for doing so and promise never ever to do it again. Hello world, I apologize. I will never do another video without a shirt. That's because this anonymous person, my brother Greg, who lives in North Carolina, suggested that I not do it. So I'm going to not do it anymore. So there. In the meantime, it's Sunday morning. It's 7:45, and it's like 102 degrees outside already, and it's about that inside my shop. And I'm going to try something cool. I've exhausted all but two possibilities for removing this hydraulic shock absorber from this Norton's lower leg that is so rusted shut that I can't take this bolt out. I have to take the bolt out because it's loose, and that's why there was no oil in this leg, and that's why it was all rusty and glommed up. So it has to come out. This is not optional. Now, one of the guys following my YouTube video suggested that I put a bolt through the filler hole and jam the inside and tighten it down real tight so that it wouldn't turn. And boy, that seemed like a really good idea. And I did. I mean, I tightened it down really, really tight, really tight, to the point where, any tighter and I was going to strip out this drain hole. And it still turned. All it really did was polish the end of the bolt. So my good buddy Roger suggested that I use a small drill through the hole into the hydraulic shock absorber, and then put a point on the bolt and go in there and try to lock it that way. So today I used three small screws. I keep saying screws. Three small drill bits, and drilled through here very carefully to not disturb the aluminum teeth on the drain plug, which I was successful at, by the way, because the drain plug still fits nicely. And I don't know if you can see in there. Let's see if I can put the light up here and zoom in and see if I can see in there. There's the hole that I drilled, and it's in the hydraulic shock absorber. So at this point in time, I'm going to put the camera on the tripod. I'm going to put this in here and try to lock it into that hole, and then I'm going to try to undo this bolt one more time before I go to option Z, plan Z, the last plan, which is to lock the hydraulic shock absorber in place and literally drill the head off of this bolt by going down the center of the bolt with larger and larger and larger drill bits until finally the head pops off. That's going to be the last option, and I really don't want to do that, but I'll bet I might end up doing that. So I'm going to get this ready and put this into the tripod and see what happens. Okay, I've got the bolt in the hole, getting ready to tighten it down, but I want to show you something. This is called a Streamlight Stinger 2020, and it's a nice flashlight. It is really expensive. I mean, really expensive. But it goes on the wall in a charger and it stays charged. And it's got low, which is now, medium, which is really bright, and high, which will kill small furry creatures. I just got tired of having 5 or 6 small flashlights on my bench and having them all be batteries that are going weak. And I bought this, and I love it. I like it so much, I just bought another one for my RV, because when you're on the side of the road in the middle of the night, you want a really good flashlight. So anyway, Stinger 2020 Streamlight. seems tight. I can't turn it. Hope I don't strip this hole and have to overbore it. All right, so let's get the socket. And let's try it by hand. See if it's really locked. Gonna have an extension. Boy, it seems locked. Yeah. Well, I can't break it free with that. And we're live again. Okay, socket's in, breaker bar's in, extension's in, locking pin is in. We're going to try to break this thing free now and see if we just, I'll bet you $1 we just cut the head off this bolt. I just don't see it happening. Oh, it broke free. Okay, so what is that, 2 whole days? And it's finally out. Okay. I can't believe it. All right, to the gentleman who suggested going through here and locking it from the side, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. It worked beautifully, sorta, and with a hole drilled in there for the locking pin, it worked perfectly. So, thank you for that suggestion. And now I'm going to take this thing out. Okay, well, the hydraulic part of the fork leg is out. All rusty as heck. I'm going to shine it up, spiffy it up. The top is a little damaged from where I put wrenches on it. I will clean that up. There's nothing wrong with it. So I'll clean the heck out of it. Here's the hole I drilled from the side. And it doesn't affect anything, but because it's inside the bottom of the leg. But I'll stick a little JB weld in there to seal it up before I put it back together. And let's see what's inside this leg. Huh. I think there's supposed to be a little rubber centered sealing washer down there at the bottom. I'll check the parts and find out what seals this and this into the bottom of the leg. I'll do that next. And I'll start cleaning things up, putting things back together, because I have a set of seals and there's nothing wrong with these bushings. There's no wear on them at all. So that's where we are. Finally got this so-and-so out of here. And once again, world, I apologize for the shirtless video. Bye.